Hey everybody, welcome back to Dallin Dives. I am so excited for this video. We've got some awesome spearfishing in my favorite place on earth. My home state of the most beautiful place ever, Montana. So today we are in Swan Lake, Montana. We're mainly going to be going for pike. I see a lot of suckerfish. I'm not looking for any suckerfish. We want northern pike. This is one of the very few spots that you can actually spearfish northern pike. And I am so stoked. I've been looking forward to this trip for a couple months now, and I'm just so stoked to see what we can see. Let's get to some action. It's me kind of looking up a lot. Honestly, I'm just enjoying the beauty of where I'm at. Like, look at those trees, this forest, some mountains in the background. Just so pretty. I find myself at this little lakeweed bed. The pike really love spots like this. Pike are delicious fish, and they have these crazy sharp teeth on them. They're like a freshwater barracuda. They are some gnarly little things. I see some suckerfish here. Like I said, I don't want those suckerfish. You suckerfish can go do whatever you want to do. I'm looking for pike. These pike love little weed beds like this. They'll swim around, and they're used to being the top dog, the predator in the water. They don't run around when they see you, but they will keep a little distance. And then they start to get a little nervous and they'll sink down. Keep my eyes peeled. Boom. We have our first pike locked on. He saw me way before I saw him. We're following him, seeing what move he's gonna make. He's slowing down a bit. At this point I'm thinking, is he gonna run? Is he just gonna stay right there? Thankfully he pulls up into this little weed bed and just parks. Boom! We got our first pike. Let's go. As I'm pulling it up, I can see it's a good shot through that gill plate. I know he's not going anywhere. Oh, I am so happy in this moment. So this is not a half bad sized pike. A little on the small side. I can tell that as soon as I grab it. Like I said, still super happy to have gotten one, but I know this isn't the end goal. This is just warm up for me. So I get my stringer. Pike's mouths are so wide, I don't even take a little clip off my stringer. Just right through the gills, out the mouth. Boom, that pike is secured. Like I said, I knew I got a good shot through the gill plate, but there is not a worse feeling than when you shoot a fish and it somehow gets off and swims away and you can't find it. So I was like, before I even do anything, before I take my spear out, before I brain it, before I bleed it, this fish is getting attached to my waist. This buddy isn't going anywhere. We've got our fish on our stringer now. Guns reloaded. I look around, look at the nice view. Like, alright, let's see what we can find. Oh, pike right there. Boom. Time to get another one in the books. I can tell this one's a little bigger this time. He's moving out of the weed bed, which is not what I want. If he moves too far, he will bolt. So basically, I gotta lock this thing down. Fish number 2 acquired. Bing, bang, boom. We got another one. This guy is freaking out, acting like I just shot him. again, through the gill plate, it's a good shot. He is not going anywhere. So my gun floats when the shaft isn't attached. So I can just let my gun go and it's going to float up to the top. I know where it's at. So we got to brain this fish. When you brain a fish and you actually get its brain, it wigs out for a second. It acts like you just stabbed it in the noggin or something. And when you hit that brain, all of its muscles tense up and it freaks out for a second, and then it's just over. I always really like to make sure that I get every spot really good, just because honestly I like getting fish, but I don't want it to suffer. So get the brain out, make sure it stops suffering, and then right after you do that, you cut right around the gills to help the fish bleed out, get the blood out of the muscles, out of the system. It makes the fish taste way better, way more fresh, and it leaves a really nice white perfect meat instead of a lot of weird red splotches in it. You see a lot of red splotches in meat, it means the fish wasn't bled properly. So we'll get this guy on the stringer and then keep hunting for that Mucho Mondo pike. So we get this guy on the stringer. He's hanging out with his buddy. We pull up to the next spot. Looking to see what we can find. See a little carp right there. Little sucker fish. Boom. Pretend like I could have shot him right there. But I didn't. I'm merciful. Looking around. Oh, doesn't look like there's any pike here. Maybe we'll move on to the next spot. Holy crap. I just sit here and enjoy this moment for a second. This is the big one. Boom. We got him. I took enough time. I know it's a good shot right through the top of the skull there. As soon as I try and wrap my hand around him, I can just tell he is a monster. Oh, I'm so happy. All this playing through my head right now is this like goofy little... Oh, I'm so happy. This is the fish I've been waiting for months. He kind of catches his second wind here and starts just kicking hard. So like right here, I stopped even using my fins. All this movement you see from here on out is just him swimming me. I am not gonna let go of a fish this size when he's kicking like this, because he could very much so just start to swim off with my spear gun. I know I could catch him, but I don't want to deal with that. So we're just gonna wait him out. Look, he is just pulling me right along. I'm like cramping my hands grabbing onto this guy so hard, like, you are not getting away. You are my fish. Finally calms down enough where I can just put him between my legs, hold him still, get out the dive knife, and dispatch him quick and easy. This guy's got a thick skull. I have a new dive knife on the way, alright? I know it's a little rusty. I know it's not a super pointy one. We got a new one on the way. Don't worry about that. We dispatch him pretty quick and he wigs out for a second. As soon as you nick that little spot. Boom. Like, I'm not letting you go. I also really don't want you to bite what's a little further north there. So I kind of let him go. But we got him through the brain there. He's toast. Just to make sure he's not suffering, I say, let's go in again. Make sure we're all good. Yeah, we're good. So we bleed him out. Make sure we're keeping that meat as fresh as we possibly can. It's good to do it right after you brain them because their heart is still pumping. And it's going to help get the rest of that blood out. I don't show a lot of emotion or really freak out in the water. When you're in the water, I try and keep a very cool, level head. Even though I am so happy in this moment, keep a level head. If you don't, that's when simple mistakes can turn into really serious consequences. So I always try and keep very calm until I'm back in the water. These pike have little teeth almost in their gills as well. So while I'm putting my hands in there, my hands getting caught on his gills and stuff. He's not making it easy, but I can't complain too much because I'm not really doing him any favors either. So we finally get that stringer through, and I say, alright, it's time to head back to shore. We've got a pretty good haul, and these other fish are starting to bang against my legs as I swim, so let's get him back. On the way back, I am met with a serious dilemma. There are 2 pike right here, and my dilemma is, which one do I want? I'm like, I should just go after this closer one. And I'm eyeballing him. He's pretty small compared to the other one. I'm like, I kind of want this guy to grow up so I can get him later when he's big. So I start to go after the bigger one. Now, pike are incredibly smart. I cannot swim super fast after this guy, or he is gonzo. He will bolt so hard. So I just keep my spear level on him in case he decides to stop. I pretty much have to very slowly follow him, and then as soon as he looks back or slows down, I look the other way. I pretend like I don't see him. And as soon as he sees me do that, he's just gonna stop and kind of sink to the floor and say, hey, he lost track of me. He doesn't know where I'm at. So he turns around. I'm kind of looking the other way. Oh, what's going on? I'm in his blind spot now. He has no idea what I'm holding right above him. Dusted. I'm like, oh, this guy isn't freaking out as much as the other ones. Maybe because he has the shaft of my spear right through his dome. Boom. That's what you call a combo. A shot and a brain in one. Cuts out the step in the middle. Now all I have to do is bleed him, throw him on the stringer, and we're good to go. After this, I'm seriously like, alright, I have way too many fish on right now. This is kind of getting a pain. A good problem to have, but it's kind of a pain. So we're going to swim back to shore. Call it a day. My awesome mom recorded a pretty cool video of me walking out with all my fish here.
Look at these, huh?
Oh my goodness.
Look at that one.
I didn't even know you caught anything because you just stayed under the water the whole time.
So that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll be posting another one soon of another day I went in Montana. Here's just a pretty cool picture of the size comparison of those fish. Like I said, water distorts it, makes it a little bit harder to tell, but I got a massive pike that day. So happy. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.